under the pump down here, but anyway. Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody and it all appears to be going good from their side of it, but they got no clue of where you're at? You're just fitting in with all they need and all they seem to want. They're just turning up and you're just fucking catering to that. And they have no clue of where you're actually at. You ask if you can resolve, or we can resolve the issue, and you get, oh no, so and so doesn't want to. Or then, no, the other so and so doesn't want to. And you're not the one with the issue. So how can you resolve an issue that's not yours, yet you're on the fucking end of it? That's when you're dealing with severe dysfunctional family dynamics. Anything to do with unresolved is going to bring resentment, and resentment is the end. It's going to take you to the end of the relationship. Resentment always equals the end of a relationship. It's going to. Unresolved and resentment equal the end. So why waste your time? I've learnt this fucking so many times. And you watch these people and you see them under the pressure trying to work out, how am I going to fix this? How am I going to... And they can't. They don't know how to, or they don't want to. Usually they just don't want to. They've got interests with the people that are causing the trouble. Don't waste your time, guys. As soon as resentment starts to appear, get out. These people don't care. They're going to go back into their fucking little caves where they hide and medicate and drug up, and they're going to justify themselves with their bullshit and rubbish and garbage, and somebody else will come along to the rescue that's done nothing but will come along, try and rescue the situation, the damsel in distress, not realising, but it's the damsel that's caused it to herself. She is the cause of her own distress. And we think we're going to rescue these people, only to find ourselves at the place where the person before us left off. You can't deal with somebody that don't want to deal with the issues. Oh, they'll come in and say they got the answers to everything, and the person that you had before was this, that and all the other. And then before you know it, guess what? They're no different. They've got their lot of problems that they don't want to fix. And the next thing you know, all their habits are jumping out at you. Turning up fucking drugged up and all this other shit. And then they wonder why you get angry and do your block. And you shouldn't do your block. But the disappointment, the sheer disappointment of it all. Then you meet somebody else. If you're doing the work on yourself and you're really working on your mind and your heart and all the things that matter, and you're being transparent, you're trying to be fair to the people that you're with, and they're just not listening or not being fair to you, then run. Get out of it. Don't stay there. Don't prolong the inevitable. These people are weak. The first sign and the greatest sign of true weakness is fear of resolve. And that can operate in silence or avoidance or fucking fearful avoidance. I've had women say to me they're scared of their children so many times. I think it's just a cop-out. They don't want to. They've got too many invested interests in these adult children in terms of they don't want to. They know that they're possibly going to wreck the relationship anyway, and they'll have their children to fall back on. That's how it works. That's why you got to be careful who you get caught up with and how it all looks on the surface. I had one lady say to me when I broke up with her once, "I'm not worthy." I should have listened, because what she was actually saying is, I'm really not at the end of all this going to do the work that it's going to take to keep us together. You've got to listen to these little subtle messages that people give you. Don't ignore them, because they're being honest. They haven't got the ability to navigate in a beautiful way a relationship that's, when you do hit the bedroom, it produces magic, real magic, not just lust and all that. Nah, real magic, beautiful unity, deep, powerful love. So if you're with somebody and they're not resolving something, or you've got resentment, get out. Don't wait till the inevitable happens, where they're with somebody, they run off with somebody else, or you're broken down, because either way you're going to be broken down. If the resolve's not there, you will be broken down. That's all there is to it. And if it's a drug person, they'll be drugged up. They won't care. They'll just drug themselves out to try and kill the pain, even though it doesn't. The pain will get them eventually. So unresolved and resentment are only going to lead to two things: breakup and breakdown. Recognize it, identify it, confirm it, and get out. Just get out. Run, walk away. Leave them people to their devices. They'll ruin themselves. They probably already are. Most of them have got nothing to show for themselves, and that's their choice. Believe me when I say, resentment and unresolved, run. Catch you later.